good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Portsea, known as Millionaires Walk. I think I can dispense with that for the moment. And I think the reason why this is called Millionaires Walk will probably become apparent once the sun rises a bit and you can get to see what's here. It's a beautiful, expansive beach that's scattered with many beautiful little jetties. We've come to photograph one or two this morning. And this time of year, unfortunately, there's just hundreds of boats that are just moored out. Great for short exposures, but we're going to be doing some longer exposures, even a couple of seconds, and those boats will blare. So there'll be going to be a lot of cloning today. Let's see what we've got, the beginnings of here. So first things first, is let's level ourselves, just a sec, so I can have a little look. And you can see that little glow out there. Now, I'll probably have to move you because you're casting light. Okay, there we go. So this is our scene, and I think we can just go with that. 16 by 9 I think this may be, because I want to cut out some of this sand, but I want this water coming in from the bottom left hand corner. So let's see if we can focus, and we did first time. Rafi, out of there, get out of there, come on, hey, out, play behind me, that way, come on, that way, good boy, good boy. Okay, now 4 minutes immediately looks okay on the histogram, so let me show you that. You can see that looks okay. Don't want F18 though. F16 should do it. So 4 minutes, but what I am going to do before I commit to that, I'm going to go up to ISO 6400. You've seen me do this many times before. I'm going to come down to 4 seconds. I'm going to take that, and that'll just give me a snapshot of the exposure, and that's actually perfectly well exposed, beautifully exposed actually. That's well done. I'm just going to reset my composition slightly. It's shifted in the sand, and even though there's a couple of people who've just gone out there, I'm hoping they're going to come back. ISO 100. What I am going to do, I'll shove this right in now. There we go. Shoving my tripod right in so the incoming water won't cause an issue. ISO 100. I'm going to switch you off. Just like that. That water is coming in. Well, I'm hoping that we've pushed our tripod legs in deep enough. Let's go. 4 minutes. F16, ISO 100. Okay, so while we've got that deepening sky, we're probably going to take another jetty facing that way, and then we'll come back and do some more detailed shots over here. So we're just going to shoot to our left and continue to shoot back towards the colour. Oh dear, my trusty Rode mic has dropped into, or the transmitter has dropped into the sea. So we can kiss that goodbye, unfortunately. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Let's just continue on regardless, I think. Oh, what a fool. Okay. Second composition. Here we're just fine adjusting this a little bit. You can see we've come the other side of this other jetty, and there is an intersection with the jetty behind, but you know, there's nothing at all we can do with that. What I have got is this little set of little ramp on the right hand side, and it just gives you that little bit of corner interest. Just gonna come out a tiny bit just so we can get most of that. There we go. Very quickly here, I'm going to focus stack. I may actually throw a grad on. You can see that colour's gone. It was quite fleeting, but let's move on regardless, and see how we go. Yeah, accidents happen, and I was a bit too keen to get set up here, and just not level the legs properly on the other GoPro. So when I plonked the GoPro down, it promptly fell off. Probably fell off the off this little footing that was sitting on. Anyway, I do like this. It's a beautiful moody sky. I'm going to see if I can come. I want to capture. Still want to capture some of that texture in the water. So I'm going to come for about. I'm going to see what 15 seconds is like, and if I don't like it, then I'll extend it a little longer. But as we said, there's going to be focus stack. I'm going to focus first on this little lead in here. Done. And then we can have a look and see whether I like the texture in the water. And then we'll take a snapshot of the jetty itself. One image should do it, f16, and we can blend the two together. So I'll just have a quick look at that. The colour of the water is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's go back to the object that we were going to photograph and do that one. Right, now, this is a private jetty, so we're going to respect their privacy, and I'm not going to enter That's a bit better. Now I've got a bit more room. That might work. We will have to focus stack this, so maybe 30 seconds is best. So let's just, the wood is beautifully old and gnarled, so there's some lovely textures in that, so I want to make sure that we do get that. I'll have to take the 10-second timer off when we get the opportunity for that before the next shot. Okay, that'll do is 30 seconds, we'll take that timer off. And there we go. So let's switch this timer off. There we go. Let's move a little bit along. There we go. About 4 or 5 shots just to make sure. I think first things first is I need to get a bit higher. As you can see, the end of this little pier, it's got like a little dog leg that comes off to the right, and you can see that the actual balustrade, the handrail, just obliterates it. You can't see it, so we're going to need to go higher to get that separation. I may also have to go a bit nearer, but we'll start with higher. The problem we've got with higher is that the boardwalk itself is only quite narrow, so because of that I haven't got much room for the legs, which is already spread, and of course the higher I make the tripod, the wider those legs are going to spread. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I may have to keep them in a little bit, but let's start by getting some height in here. There we go, just making sure everything is stable. I'm just going to check just to see. There, we've got that separation that you can see now. That aspect was very important to me in this composition. It's just making sure that that was correct. So now we've leveled, and I'm just going to also make sure and see if we are central. Very slightly off, tiny amount, just there. I think that should do us. Okay, all right, so that should do us for the time being. We will have to focus stack, of course, and I'll probably angle this camera down just a tiny bit more. Don't want all those horrible boards in, but you can trim that, no doubt. There you go, something like that. Just giving you a nice leading line in. And the nice thing there, we've got a little spot of light in the cloud up there, which will help draw your eye through. So I think I'm going to do a 2-minute exposure, so I'm going to get to 2 seconds, probably drop the ISO a touch. That'll do. The histogram is almost slap bang in the middle, which is okay for me. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull the focus down and lock it somewhere in the middle. If I need to do some focus stacking, I've got the focus stacked from earlier, so I'll just pop that into the middle. I'll need to get Rafi out of shot, and I might have to clone those footprints out again. So yeah, so 2-second exposure with a 6 stop is going to give us a 2-minute exposure. Very easy mantra to remember. And this goes. Already locked the focus. Let's bring this down. There we go. Okay. And this we should be able to take up to 2 minutes. There's some beautiful movement in the sky, and then we can decide how we want to do that. I am going to do what we did before, and that is put on a 10-second timer so I can get off this jetty. So let me just step away with that. There we go. I just wanted to say one last thing as well, is I've started a new, well, I've revamped part of my website. It's an ongoing thing, so I'm hoping to really work on that in the next coming months. But one of the things I'm offering is that from each of my shoots, if I feel that there's an image that's worthy, I'll actually offer it as a free wallpaper. And so really just to, if you fancied that, you wanted to know which one from this shoot is available, just go to izzyaberlela.com and yeah, have a look. It's completely free. Just download it, use it. I think there's about 6 or 7 there at the moment, and you're welcome to download them all if you like, but it's just something that I thought I'd offer back to you, so just to help yourself. Okay. All it leaves, I'm not sure if you can see Rafi in the background, all it leaves me to say is look after yourself, look after your loved ones, and until next time, see you.